Hello, how's everybody doing? So today what we are up to is making grilled cheese with some fake cheese and tomato soup from scratch. This is actually a favorite recipe of ours from Pampered Chef, and it uses the blender, which is one of my top favorite products. So hold on just a second. Let's share this around. Okay. And it's one of the easiest recipes that I think I have on my regularly made recipes, and it's absolutely delicious. Highly recommend it to everybody. The thing I like most about it is there's almost no prep. You basically just throw everything into the blender and then it just goes, and it's really delicious. Okay. It's everywhere. I wanted to share it. So, to start with, here's our blender. It's our wonderful cooking blender. Turn it a little bit so you can see it. Yeah. And it's a really easy recipe that uses only a few ingredients. So you're going to be using some chicken stock, or you can use water. An onion. This is a really small onion, but normally just use a half of an onion. And some garlic. I really like garlic, so I'm using 3 instead of the recommended 2. And then you're going to want a large can of whole peeled tomatoes, or 2 small cans, and then 2 Roma tomatoes, salt, and Italian seasoning. Well, the recipe actually calls for basil, but I like Italian seasoning and it's better. And then this is actually where we're getting the recipe from. It's from the soup setting. And as you can see, there's listed all these really tasty soups. So, tomato basil soup, here we go. The great thing about this, oh, there's a cup. Just load everything into the blender and push go. And you follow the direction of the ingredients in the book. So first we're going to be doing a 1/4 cup of chicken stock, or water if you don't have chicken stock on hand. And then we're going to be doing the salt. So that's going to be 1 teaspoon. After that, 2 whole tomatoes. Normal tomatoes, just throw the whole things in there. Then we're going to put in our whole peeled tomatoes. So just dump the cans. Again, this is one of my favorite recipes because it's so easy and fast. There we go. After that, the onion, no need to chop it or anything else, just put it in. I am making your lunch right now. Garlic, throw it right in. Just don't even have to cut it up or press it or anything, just throw it in. And that's going to be it. We'll add the Italian seasoning here in a little bit. So before I start the blender, because it is going to be a little loud, basically it takes about 30 minutes to cook. It has a heating element in the bottom, so it actually cooks on its own as it's going. We've got a whole onion, whole garlic cloves, whole tomatoes, everything in there. It does all the work for us. We just load it up and then push go. And for this, we're going to be using the soup setting. So it will get up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. It's very, very hot. And don't eat it straight out of the blender because it will burn your mouth. So we're going to see how it goes. So watch the onion so you can see how well it chops up. And it is going to go on and off, so that is a product of the way that it's set up to run, which is great because it kind of allows things to sit. And right now what it's actually doing is heating. So on the screen right here, it'll tell you what the temperature is at. So currently it's at 72 degrees. It's a very easy setting. It's very fast, and the soup is absolutely delicious. Can you see the onion anymore? It's like totally gone. Also, the garlic cloves are totally gone, so they're pulverized.
And that's just gonna run while I make my grilled cheese sandwiches, and then we will eat all the delicious food. The really cool thing about it is as we get closer to the soup being done, it's actually gonna start to boil, and so you'll see the bubbles coming up. Do be careful, because as it gets hot, the glass does get hot. All right, with that, I'm going to go make our sandwiches. Bye!